You want to take some measurements? I'll need that in a minute. Right now I need 2 screws. I decided to go with side mount slides that extend out. Yeah, windows. What you gonna do? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Last week we got our bed pretty well framed in and nice and stable so that 2 people can sleep on it comfortably. This week we're going to try to work on the doors that slide in underneath it. We've got a little bit of storage back there, and we decided to put drawers rather than like a sort of a door kind of thing, so that they'd be easy to pull out and access from the front. So anyway, I got some of these slides. Oh, how do I open? There we go. So we'll be using those to install our drawers once I have those made. Basically just making a box out of wood and screwing it to the sides here. The trick is going to be making sure that these are far enough off the floor to allow the as yet undecided upon flooring to sit underneath the drawer when it slides out. So we'll just be doing some guesswork there, and unfortunately I'm going to have to do a little bit more framing to make sure that this all fits in there right. I didn't have a real solid plan on what I was going to do when I started my drawers, so now I'm going to have to sort of make it up as I go along, which that's okay. The other thing I'm going to do this week is the dew that was forming on the top of the camper was draining down the back and leaking in the back window somehow, I think at the corners. So I've decided to go ahead and take that back window out and use some JB Weld to seal those corners, which is what I think they used something like that originally to seal those corners. And when I took the window apart to clean it and reseal it, I assumed that that was something that someone else had added at some point along the way because it looked kind of sloppy. But I believe that was actually done at the factory. So I'm going to be replacing that, see how that works, and then I might be using the same technique on my other windows that also sort of leak when it rains. So yeah, windows. So anyway, first up is I'm going to try and add some material so that the slides sit in a little bit so they can clear the side cabinetry, and so they also clear on the bottom the potential flooring. So let's get to it. To my driver. You want to take some measurements? Figure out how wide these drawers need to be? I'll need that in a minute. Right now I need 2 screws. Yep, two screws. Can you give me 2 screws? I need two screws. 2, yes. Simon, can I have one of those screws? Thank you.
Two.
Can I have that? Thank you. Quite as neat as I would like, but neat. Yeah. Can you say cheese for the camera? Yeah, we're done with the screws though. Okay, so as much as I don't want to, I'm going to have to take this window out, undo the screw at the top and bottom, pull the side off, mix up some JB Weld, line those two seams, screw it back together, and make sure it covers good. And then they also covered these screws with it as well, so I'll probably do the same there. Because we're getting some leakage at these corners, or maybe even at the top corners. Like I said, not looking forward to it, but I guess, you know, if you want to stop water from getting inside, that's just what you have to do.
Three.
Alright, so check this out. It's a drawer! And this drawer has all my junk in it. Slides nice and smoothly. I've got a little adjustment to still do to make sure these sit back flush against there, but you get the idea. I mean, watching me dink on this and a little back, a little forth, you know, it's not that interesting. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, pretty happy with those. So, you know, they don't have their actual cabinet face on them yet, but that's the size and position of them anyway, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so that's it for this week. We got these drawers in. Still need to do their faces and do some more trim work around here, which hopefully that'll be next week's video. We did a little extra work on this back window to try to get it to seal up better, so fingers crossed that works. We'll let you know if it doesn't. But yeah, so pretty happy with everything this week. We get a little busy next week with our little Lampy Camper photo booth. So we'll see where we get to with projects on this, but it's starting to get a little cooler, so we're trying to get things as close to done as possible. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, new videos come out every Sunday. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll check you all later.